Greetings, welcome back to Dinset's Techie Not Badass. I'm your arrogant host, Von Fry. How was your Thanksgiving? Was it as bad as mine? Lots of prepping for all the people that are coming over. Your brother hits a deer, and then you have to spend 2 days trying to help him find some kind of replacement SUV crossover, or is it going to be a truck? How do we decide? Everything's so crazy expensive now, you can barely afford to put the food on the table, let alone the vehicle needed to bring it home. That's what I've been up to. Also been playing Kirby Air Riders. Crazy things are happening in that game. There's an event going on, and I'm just every time I'm seeing something brand new. We'll have to look and see how many hours I have in that game, but it's pretty surprising, really. Before we get started, though, I need to do a little something to kind of grease the wheels here, keep the whole scheme going. Okay, so we're gonna shoot a little product placement type video for the Amazon. All right. Well, as a gamer, let's see. How do I want to start this? Hey guys, Vaughn here. Before I kick off a long gaming sesh, I need to make sure that my lips are moisturized. So I'm going to be opening up a brand new Burt's Bees lip balm. This is the good stuff. I really got addicted to this in college. Some girl was like, "Hey, have you seen?" I'm like, "What? Honey? What is it?" I mean, come on. It's like, okay, so it's a lip balm. You mean like, okay, we'll give that a shot. I don't think I've gone a day without this since August 2008. No, 2007. Yeah, it's been a while. So it's always like this. You just twist that off. It's going to be fresh. It's such a nice little kick of a minty flavor right there. And one stick, man. You hold on to this, keep it in your pocket, convenient, moisturizing, and just an all around general good vibe. Like it's weird. It's so close to your nose, you're going to be catching some of that scent. And you can pick up Burt's Bees right here on Amazon. How'd I do? Pretty good, huh? I think this might be a pretty old stick, actually. It's not quite working its thing. And I'll tell you, at the price they're wanting for these nowadays, no, it's all right. I'm seeing some places like regular $5. So if you can find it under $5, that's the crazy thing. I took my brother to go SUV shopping. Mazda was kind of like, and this is just a few years ago. It's like, we'll just have like a really cool design. Our cars will look different on the outside, and on the inside, they'll be kind of artisan. And their dealership looked like an art gallery. The Honda place, it was a dealership. The Nissan place was strewn with cubicles. They didn't even have like a lobby area for anyone to sit. But the Mazda place, it was like art gallery. And then you go see the price of the cars. It's like tiny little cramped SUV. We're looking at like 67,000. I'm like, what? It just blows my mind that like 30 years ago, the most expensive car Mazda could offer, which by the way is the best car they ever made, is like cheaper than where you can get in nowadays. But hey, that's where we are. As we move things along over here, yeah, I want to take a look. What are my hours over on Kirby Air Riders? I'm sorry, it took me a little longer to get started today because I forgot that I had unplugged the stuff from the Elgato to the TV so I could play Kirby Air Riders and Mario Odyssey in HDR. Now I have to kind of move everything over to the Elgato. Look at that. I've played these the same amount. The time in Kirby Air Riders, it flies by. I know, puns, whatever, play on words, but it really does. The time flies when you play Kirby Air Riders. During this event, some guy got a control of the Gigantus. It's like, I had to look this up online. You could actually play as the end boss from the road trip. And he has like, all the capabilities. It just levels the city. Then you go into like his zone, and I haven't beat him. And then, at the end it says he gets like almost 10,000 points. You get like 500 for trying or whatever. I have been playing Mario Odyssey. We're at a point now where essentially, it's going to take me about, I don't know, a dozen or so stars in the dark side of the moon to unlock the darker side. Now, we've completed, it's always showing you this. I never have the straps, I always rock this. And I play this game when I'm trying to just grind moons or whatever. A little weird that there's no, that's like such a harsh, no real transition there. I play this on mute because I don't need woohoo, whoa, me, oh. All right, so Mario here, he's got, you know, he's looking pretty good, right? But I was thinking that for the dark side of the moon, is anyone watching? If you guys are in the chat, feel free to say something. I thought I had people. Yeah, I was too tired. I woke up at like, you know, 3 a.m. today, but I'm pretty sure I can get through this. We're gonna be opening up a fresh NOS while we're at it. We're gonna try to get 2 areas kind of explored to some degree here. We're definitely gonna have to get moons in the dark side in order to unlock the darker side. So let's see how big of a mess I make right here. Come on, please don't make a mess. All right, largely didn't. Can's fitting a little loose in there. 10 moons needed, huh? All right, so we're gonna need 10 moons in the dark side. Dark side's coming in, nothing is real. Don't know how I feel. Don't want to dream. The dark side cross that line. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about, but that's on the dark side. Oh yeah, you hear it in a Simpsons episode actually. It was from a movie about a rock star that's dead, and then they're like, you know what? Maybe he shouldn't die. We need him to come back for a sequel. I was thinking, I'm going to the moon, right? I need to dress appropriately for a change. Maybe the chat app's not working. If you guys can hear me, somebody say anything. Because I'm not seeing anything on my Restream chat app. It says that the feed's up, but yeah, we've got a kind of, well, almost Lego Man-like look over here. He's got the look. We're going to the dark side. We want to get 10 legit moons on the dark side of the moon, okay? Is that the dark? Well, that is complete opposite of Earth. I mean, really, how much darker could it get? I've got the Curb amiibo out here. A lot of people buying these on Amazon thanks to my video, and you know, getting a lot of good thank yous for showing people that you can pop that back in place and fix your Curb so he doesn't have a crimped arm. Press start any key. Where's the any key? I know. That's the way I feel sometimes. Heck, a lot of times I see press start and then there's no start button. There are modern games for the Xbox saying hit start, you know, and it's like, look, when I hate having to tell kids how to play games on Xbox. It's like, press the button formerly known as back, and then everyone laughs, and I'm like, you know what I mean, because no one knows what that thing's called. It's like view and menu. Like if you told somebody, they'd have no idea what you're talking about. Are those rabbits? It's like rocks that look like rabbits. Is that a carrot? Why, it kind of is. What is going on up there? Now, there have been these glowy boxes. Hey, that box over there, I should hit it with my hat, and then it'll make things happen. By the way, maybe it was a bad idea walking around with this outfit, because I'm getting a little bit of Astroneer vibes, and that had a tutorial that is not for people my age. Let's see what we can do here. Can we get a cool picture of Mario? For the thumbnail, maybe? I thought I did a pretty good one over on Bowser's Lair, but yeah, that's not bad. Now let's hit him with a little bit of them filters. Kind of cool. That's a little extreme. That could be the new this one right here. This could kind of be a thing. Like, what is it? Oh, oh gosh, it's some one group. The eyes are always bulging, like and the pupils are all messed up on all their thumbnails. Hey now, you're an all-star. Welcome. Fever. You got fever? I've got a fever, and the only medicine is more Mario. You're gonna want some Mario. That was not a good Christopher Walken. I actually had a bit of a hoarse throat yesterday. I was spending a lot of time outdoors looking at cars in 40-degree weather with big wind. Yeah, those do kind of look like rabbits. Wait a minute. Are these rabbits I'm chasing? Why are there rabbits all with hats all over the moon? Mario, I think you've died, and this is... By the way, boys, I'm 3 episodes into Stranger Things 5, Section 1, or Part 1, Chapter 3. I've watched... I need to watch the 4th episode, might watch that after this. Let's see, I'm trying to remember, what do we do with this? There was arrival at Rabbit Ridge. Plain words saying hey as in hey. Well, okay, but why the fever? I don't... Hay fever? Oh, okay. I get that. The Pokemon Rev stream was pretty wild today. They opened 70,000 worth of vintage Pokemon cards. Was pretty cool. Hope you're well. I can't get into that card stuff. I mean, I was pretty into like football and basketball cards. And in a way, the 94 Flair X-Men cards. I don't know if you guys remember that stuff. Okay, how do I get out of this? But the card thing, it's just so artificial scarcity. It's like, what makes this expensive? It's stock paper, right? It's just paper stock that they decided to print something on. And if they decided to print more of them, when it comes to any of the new stuff, like there seems to be, I think there is a bit of a criminal enterprise going on in baseball. There is something happening wherein too many current baseball stars are getting press for like their rookie card. Hey kid, you gotta get me that rookie card. I'll give you tickets, you know? And it's like, you're not in the Hall of Fame yet. You're not even, you just started and we're having all this fuss. And this guy, his rookie card from 10 years ago, it's worth $5 million. Okay, sure it is. Yeah, it's like, I could understand the old-timey stuff when they didn't know they were making a collectible. That's what something collectible is. Now they're gearing things to be... Hold on, I'm on a diatribe game. They're making things collectibles. That's what makes it wrong. Well, it has a piece of his jersey from his first game. Cooper Flagg's jersey is in the card. Okay, so you ruined his jersey. But I put a piece of his shoe. Okay, so then why not have the shoes? I think that, look, I've had the collector mindset before, and I've walked away from most of it, really. I need something with a practical purpose to it. But I wouldn't bash anyone for getting things that are like screen use props, okay? Not production made that didn't make it in the scene, okay? I mean, screen used, backed up with a still from the movie. animation cell from a popular movie, animated film, or anime, something like that. Okay, something that was used in the making of. Game worn jersey, sure, that's cool. Game worn shoes, all right, we're talking. A card that the player probably has never personally touched, going for millions of dollars because it doesn't have rounded corners. Like, miss me with that. The market's going to fall. There, in autographs, I don't mind someone wanting to take a picture with me, but the autograph thing, it's like, what good is that? Signing anything, honestly. Oh, I mean, we know Joe Biden didn't sign a lot of stuff, right? So, really, get a picture with somebody. Hey, that's cool. Oh, you got a picture with them. You got a picture with them, and it wasn't at a convention where you had to pay money for it. Now that's cool. You had them sign something, so like, oh, and I believe you. Yeah, they really signed it. Yo, he signed that football. Was that when he threw a touch? No, but I stood in line. I gave him my $200 and he signed it. Right? So that I know there's something going on with the Pokemon cards right now. I don't know much about it, but they seem to be trying to keep a meme of it going. Like, people are camping out at the GameStop because the cards are coming. Guys are like weighing the cards at Walmart. It looks pretty pathetic. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm not into the card stuff. Now, if you're actually gonna play some game, if there's actually a game aspect behind that, okay, right? I mean, I play the games. I don't let them sit there and collect dust and then be like, well, I didn't open it, right? Where's the any button? Yeah, press any button, exactly. I don't have the money to spend $350 on one pack of Pokemon cards. I'd rather be happy with my Switch too. I know, man. Also, the rabbits are a reference to the Japanese myth of rabbits on the moon, like our version of the man on the... Oh, what about the cheese? The moon's made out of cheese. Am I gonna have to fight all these guys at once here? Hey, so so what if you stop doing your wedding? Yeah, can't stop me. You can't stop any of us, Brutals. Come on, let's see. Oh, come to think of it, they must be from the moon. They are but rabbits, yeah. Collecting hobby is ruined, not just cards but Legos. Yeah, I just don't see much reason to collect stuff. I'm getting out of the shoe game. Too much of that stuff is backdoored. Oh, we got a really cool shoe. Okay, that actually looks good. We're only going to make 10 of them, and they go to my friends and family. Oh, and that's why they're $50,000 a piece on the market, because there's not many of them. Yeah, sure, we could have made 50,000 of these so that people would actually get them, but screw that shit. Artificial scarcity. They know they're making... The companies know they're making a collectible now. When it was, man, we're just a small company, and we gotta... I mean, we're just trying to get some kind of sport. What can we do? Basketball. We're calling ourselves stars. We'll put the pack out in front of Walmart's, checkout. Nobody will pick this up. Yeah. Okay, Jordan, the actual Jordan rookie card. Not worth as much as the 86 card, because that's from Fleer. 86 rookie card, my ass. Right? So, so much of it, it's just like the company gets to decide what's going to be expensive. Sort of, be it shoes, the Pokemon cards, basketball cards, whatever. I mean, if Reebok doesn't want to make the blacktop battleground for the Aztec that from White Man Can't Jump, people would buy that shoe, but we're just not going to make it. We haven't re-released those since 2014. I guess we don't like money. Shaq, you took over the company. You're the president. Like, what are you doing? We've had enough Shaq-nosis, right? But I mean, that's the way anything is anymore. If things are just like faked up to be expensive, oh, we're gonna make breakfast at Village Inn crazy expensive to make up for all the people that don't come by anymore. The people that still come by, you're gonna be buying their plates essentially. Yeah, but you know, part of the fun is coming for the diatribe, right? Before we boss fight, a prominent YouTuber reached out to me today, and he said he's trying to work some deal, talk to people, let audiences know that he's getting back into streaming. His name's Fruity. I'm not too aware of him. He's a Fortnite streamer, and I said, look, I see your channel's pretty big, okay? Maybe 5 people will watch me play Mario Odyssey tonight. So I'm just going to give you a shout out for free. No, I don't need any money. I don't want to contact your manager. He's going to get back. He said, yeah, so the plan, I want a 20-30 second script. The video supported by Fruity, a channel making a big comeback with fresh, fun gaming content, creative Fortnite videos. Fruity. I mean, yeah, I think it's like, hold on here. What, like youtube.com/the @Fruity. You guys may have heard of him. Like, everybody seems to know of everybody that I don't. So yeah, that's a gamer who's getting back into gaming. I know I probably should have, I probably could have been big if I did Overwatch. If I was streaming Overwatch to this quality, you know, for the past like 8 years or something. Yeah, I don't know. Man, I wouldn't want to watch it. So that's the way I feel. Like, I want to stream the stuff that I would consider watching. You know, something with a story. Okay, we felt good. We accomplished something. The story was told. Something like that. All right, let's see you try. All right, yeah, you guys, I got to fight all of you at once if you want to stand a chance here. It's been a while. It feels, I know it's only been a few months, but it really does feel like I haven't played this in 5 years. So like I don't much remember these guys. Oh, we've got moon gravity. Shit. I was not taking that into consideration. Oh, hell. I gotta knock all those hats off. Here, I'll hit you with my helmet. See, I miss Mario not getting health from the coins or something, you know? Like, I know it's not Sonic the Hedgehog, but Mario 64, you could, like, oh, I just duck underwater for a second, right? Shoot. You dick. Yeah, I like Fruity Pebbles. They're delicious. Legos are a little eternal, aren't they? Thinking about Legos. Like, it seems like every year some kid in my family is getting Legos. Like, it's something adults know. The kids are all right with it. It's not something you have to be brief with. It's like, what are the kids into? Oh, Paw Patrol. What's that? No, it's like, okay, let's go with Legos, right? They still work. You don't need the latest Lego. I don't know if they're compatible, right? Well, he has Lego 5. These are Lego 3, right? It's not like PlayStation. Does he have the right PlayStation? It's not like that, right? Are we doing this again? Really? That is quite the attack, buddy. Whoa. I'm glad those coins aren't disappearing. I feel like in an older Mario game, this would have disappeared really quick. The struggle is real. Oh, you dick. Get off. I may as well reach. I may as, God, shit. Really getting hung up there. Is this gonna be like just a boss rush? Dark side and darker side? I know, I didn't have time to get out of there. God. Legos, okay, you may think Legos are expensive now, but the thing about Legos is they were always pretty expensive, as best I recall. Like, there is a lot to play with them though. Like you as a kid, I probably got my money's worth out of my Legos. After a while, if you kind of get enough Legos, you can kind of do whatever. Like, there comes a point when you don't really need anymore. But now that they've made everything a like licensed set, right? Because back in my day, there wasn't anything to it. It was like Lego Pirates, Lego Robin Hood Knight stuff. The Lego Star Wars thing was like a little after my time. There was a Lego Spaceman. You've seen him with the cracked helmet in the Lego movie. Oh, you ass. You know, I guess I could jump on top of those. Actually, it'd probably be preferred, wouldn't it? Alright, when he does that shit. Mario, move it! Damn! He takes a little bit of time there to get out of that animation. He's got to catch his hat. I did purchase a few costumes offline. Like, I thought, okay, if I purchase the winter gear thing, he won't be freezing in the water. Like, the water won't hurt him for some reason. Like, the cold water won't be a problem. Not really the case. Okay, can I destroy some of those? And then keep him from getting more? Okay, maybe I can keep him sedated. Yeah, this is probably a better approach right here. Yeah, stay down, buddy. Oh, we're just getting started. It's gonna be a long, long night, huh? The other offer was to do Battletoads, and I haven't played Battletoads in 10 years, but I was surprised I was able to get through it in an hour on Rare Replay. The NSO version does not have quite the same style of replay, rewind, so it would be harder to kind of like save scum, rewind scum essentially the game. Oh, cool, it bounced into him. That was awesome. Bounced the hat into him. Is that it? Are you finished? Yeah. Honestly, the way you recover health in Mario 64, it is cheap. And find water quick, right? They have to separate air meter and later tiles. Yeah, now he has more ways to die in 3D environments, right? Alright, so we got that done, but I probably need to, I don't know, teleport to the damn ship. before I get killed here. It is a little aggressively cheap. But, I mean, I feel like as cheap as Sonic is, the fact that you can just touch a ring to stay alive is kind of needed. As everywhere you go is a gotcha death, because you're going fast and you don't have time to do anything. Oh boy, is this like is this gonna be boss rush? Like, what's gonna happen here? How bad is this about to get? I don't remember the voices I was doing for them, so she's Jennifer Coolidge, okay? Oh, it's you. Not nice. Barging into our kingdom like you own the place. What, you didn't know this is where we live? Guess I still have got things to teach ya. Gonna get all operatic here. I'm trying to remember the boss. Some of these bosses, I mean, look, it's not, nobody gave me anything like Silk Song trouble, okay? But I was kind of surprised. Like, some of these bosses, I don't remember this happening with the fire. All right, do I knock it back at her? Yeah, we do. Okay. Okay, let's make her sit down so she can get a good head stomp. Oh boy. That's bad. Yep. Can I straight knock these back at her? Or am I gonna have to wait? Let's play it safe. I don't know if I'm getting a checkpoint or not. That's the problem. You know? What the shit? Yeah, Jennifer Coolidge is becoming like, oh, you better not. You better not. No, I think we're okay. Maybe, I don't know. Jennifer Coolidge is becoming like my best girl voice. I mean, I like my mom voice. I can do like a little bit of variation on a few things, the Linda Richmond coffee talk type thing. This better be the broad. Oh, oh my god, guys, this is not good. We may have to abandon this stream. I didn't realize that we were doing Silk Song over here with Mario. I can't believe the people over at Nintendo got this devious to make you have to run a Team Cherry, what is it? A God Home Column or whatever. On Floaty Moon over here. Like, this is not the tightest way to control Mario. No checkpoints, huh? For the whole family? First floor. Oh, Jesus. Sneak past him, Mario. You know, I didn't get a moon for killing or defeating him. Trial of the Fool. I don't remember that. Okay, so I did the first 3 gauntlets first try. On a stream, I believe. First try. Oh, those are disappearing on me over here. But I I couldn't complete the last two. At some point it just felt like it wasn't worth the time. Honestly, it just kind of felt like, okay, so I could do this for 10 hours. Is that going to be worth it? You know, like I'm getting to like the last guy on the second to last trial or whatever it is in Hollow Knight. Column, you know, the boss rush stuff. And it was just like, this is not worth it. And as someone who is quite the stickler for getting all the achievements and games and stuff, it really just felt like abusive towards the player's time. Oh, jeez. Mario, he's got such a limited tool set here. Not like I have some other projectiles I can use. His sister got me really cheap, by the way. That was ridiculous. And why don't we hit him with this move here, huh? That'd just take forever. And we're pretty much screwed. Unless I can go back. I think if I leave the area to heal, I'm probably in trouble. This might be worse than Battletoads, as available on a system that has a replay. I mean, that's a game I have down to muscle memory. But, you know, this has a different brand of cranking up the difficulty by making it a boss rush with the unnatural floatiness. Just gonna really be better off staying on the ground. Shit, I might actually have to lock in here. You know, just really get the focusing. Come spin, Dan. I hate the fact... I know they thought that it seemed cool, but to actually have some controls hidden behind motion, pretty hindering, isn't it? Get off! Shit. Yeah. And then I wonder if Darker Side is going to be like these guys again as a boss rush. I mean, we're 40 minutes in, I've made no progress, so that's great. Granted, 10 of that's probably me talking. I don't know if we're gonna do Battletoads anytime soon. We have Marvel Cosmic Invasion comes out tomorrow. Hopefully, on Game Pass, it's available when I want to stream, you know, and not... Well, we don't have a time yet. Like, they've pulled that crap before with a lot of stuff. I think Indiana Jones last year was like that. Like, look, he cannot get out of there. He has to, like, wait for the hat. I guess I can get a little bit of them at a time here and work on the hats. You know, just try to be careful. I think Battletoads is going to be really rough on NSO because the rewind on NSO, it's like 10-second intervals. The rewind on, Rare Replay is like by the frame, you know, like it's like scrubbing a VCR. We might have to just do Battletoads on Xbox for my own sanity. And if I do, I think I could do it in under an hour or close to it. Like, you'd be surprised. But I'm not sure when we'll do that because we have quite a busy December here. We have, and no one was really voting for Battletoads in the poll. The poll I put out, do Battletoads in one stream, and you're like, he can't do that. I'm going to vote for Mario. Like, I didn't know that this was supposed to be a challenge mode. I thought this was just like, hey, there's some more activities to do on the moon. Foot race with the Koopas. Hey, I'm Toad and I'm over here, and if you talk to me, I'll give you a moon. Like, I thought that it'd be pretty simple stuff. Okay, now, is it possible? This is like so weirdly low res. If I warp over here, I don't think he can heal, can he? I think if he leaves, it's a problem. All right, somehow we healed up. Now, let's see if we can use... Maybe there's some save exploits that can be done here. What do you want to bet the game just screwed me over? He might be able to make that jump, honestly. With the moon grab. Here, we'll get over there and then hit save again. I don't think that's... I think it's going to auto-save on your death over here. They're going to do a little Team Cherry on us. Oh, the kids love it when their death gets instantly recorded. With the new technology allowing us to save in the background. Yeah, she killed me cheap. Don't you? Okay, good. No one's there. That's what I'd like to see. No. To be fair, I haven't done Dark Side or Darker Side either, which not only means I'm unaware of the challenges, but I'm totally spoiling myself. Yeah, I was hoping this isn't spoiling anything for anyone, because I'm playing the game so late, you know, being new to the Switch and like being the guy who's catching up, right? But yeah, the variations on these bosses. Alright, maybe if she hits me twice, I'm just gonna have to load. And this game doesn't have like a title screen to go to. It's kind of oddball. I might be able to knock that straight back at her. Wouldn't be easy. This is better. I can't believe she got me. It is a little lame in this game that you kind of just get like sectioned off into like, oh, hey, it's a circle. There's gonna be a boss. Donkey Kong Bonanza, it's like a little less predictable. It's not like, oh, this looks like a boss. Like I thought, okay, this looks like a boss arena, and there were times when it wasn't necessarily. It just seemed like there's a little more variation on the room geometry in a way. Hilarious, yes, keep laughing, girl. Alright, get them tied to your hair. Oh heck. There we go. Stay. Nope, no, 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 no. You ain't going anywhere. Alright, by my count, one more time. No, that was 3. Okay. Armos, hi. I'm sorry I had to disappoint you. I fell asleep before 7:30. I had a long day, long cold day outside. And I was like, sorry guys, I can't do it. And I was out by 7 and woke up at 3 a.m. today. All right, we've got a save here. Come on, game. Game is not giving me a save point. We got, what, 2 more brothers to fight? Something I've been kind of struggling with is the dive. It's like you jump, and then as you're about to ground pound, you hit hat. But there's a way to do it with the hat goes out, and then you can dive to the hat. It's harder than it should be, to be honest with you. It's way harder than it should be. Okay, we've got 2 more brothers left. Let's read their dialogues and all that. Hey, I hope you're home fine and all, but I'm ready for my own shit. Yours. Oh yeah, the Odyssey is gonna fit me real good once I've got kicked you to the curb, I have you. I don't remember this guy. I do not remember this. Okay, so he's vomiting. Okay, okay. Maybe I can manage this. Alright, so he's... Are they called squidlings from the Splatoon? A game I probably should play. Alright, you're making this place a little messy, pal. Gotta like side wrist this thing out here. Nice. That's fine. I actually had a cold day as well. I was chopping wood on a live stream. Chopping wood on live stream. Wow. Inklings, not squidlings. Okay. Inkling. That's a word. So I guess that's very Nintendo of them, right? They think that was cute. We'll call them Inklings. That is a serious jump right there. Okay, here goes. We've got 2 hearts. Doesn't seem to be a way to permanently upgrade your health in this game. I could be mistaken. I think as soon as you leave an area, the health benefit you bought goes away. I think. Oh, if this takes me out and the save does... Oh my, I'm gonna get rip shit pissed. We'll probably have to like dashboard. I'm wondering if I close software here and then open, if it's gonna give me problems. Knowing that the game's onto me, you know? I don't think I have an inkling of what this game is. Yeah, see? Now, it just dawned on me that inkling is kind of like the play on words type nomenclature there. Okay, this guy, the tall one. What does he sound like? Gosh, I don't know. Rip shit pissed. I thought I used to hear that around on YouTube back in the day. I'm not sure who from. All right, what does this guy sound like? God, I don't know. Hey, gotta say, the whole time we were perfect as perfect gets. Did everything Bowser wanted. Then you mucked it up. Oh, muck time. By the way, new season of Stranger Things, lots of opportunities where they were not using the F-bomb. They're like, no, you... Like they'd say things like that. It was a little strange. Like a lot of, what the... are you doing? Like, no. Like, it was just... look for it, okay? No one will hire us now, so what? Guess what? You're gonna pay for all of it. That's what I said. It costs more to eat at Village Inn because less people are eating there, and you have to pay the difference. Alright, I'm trying to remember what we're doing here. When his hat's off, is that when you strike? No. No, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is aggravating. Now, do I experiment with trying to hit those with my cap? Okay, hold on. Tall Rat reminds me of Goofy, therefore he could sound like he could, yeah. Already get... No, I've never seen Jacksepticeye. I've heard the name, never watched any of that. Rip shit pissed. That's probably an old phrase, something maybe somebody said in the 80s, I don't know. I'm a little tired. I didn't really get a nap in today. I felt like I would, but you know, I've got a NOS with me. Why not, right? Oh, game. You did not just do this to me, did you? Irish YouTuber that speaks American. Okay, game, what did you do? I was pretty quick on my pullout game there. Honestly, I think these 3 are pretty doable. I just wish I could heal between them. Or these 4. Don't make me fight these again, please. I am all the Ben Affleck memes. Oh, hell. Ah. Shit. Oh, you know, like the Ben Affleck looking upset. Like he's like outside smoking a cigarette and he just looks like dejected. I don't know. Maybe he's upset that his daughter turned out to be completely crazy. He has a college-age daughter who thinks everyone at all times needs to wear masks, you know, because of the COVID. Like, it's still out there, guys. Everyone needs to wear a mask. That type of attitude. Like, I'm not sure there is one of those life hearts around. Yeah, I don't... See, I think I could buy the life at a shop somewhere, but when I arrive on this moon, I don't think I'll have the hearts. You know where I messed up, though? I was able to go back and heal myself between. I just have to go back to the Odyssey, and it heals you. I am frozen over there, I swear. All right. I could have probably handled that last guy. I needed to heal up before I take him on. You could actually warp to the Odyssey. Just don't leave the area. Do not leave the area. And you should have it. Now here we go. We're going to do a little wee-wee right there. Run backwards. Like a coward. There isn't maybe anything down here. Is there like goodies? No. Yeah, these are hopped up space bunnies, man. The worst kind. Actually, what am I doing? We could just simply warp. Do you guys see the Switch 1? Was this a Switch 1 launch title? Do you see it in this game? Kind of like, I don't know, something about the design maybe. It's a little hard to place, but you can see how there might be a little less happening in places. Donkey Kong Bonanza, by contrast, feels Switch 2. Even though I'm playing the Switch 2 version of this. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty sharp, but it kind of looks like it's also got like a limitation on RAM or something taken into consideration. Does that make sense? So, tomorrow, starting Marvel Cosmic Invasion. We'll see how that is. I've actually completed a lot of games of that ilk. I got all the points in all the achievements in Streets of Rage 4 and Turtles Shredder's Revenge. Then we have Metroid 4 Prime. No telling what we're getting there. I guess people are playing it on some of the kiosks. Some Walmarts and Targets seem to have it. Mine does not, as far as I can tell. Some people are really liking it. Some people are really put off by this guy Miles and gameplay leaked out by IGN. Well, I don't my computer doesn't do gaming so much, and I've tried to do some Dreamcast Redream emulator with it. Didn't really work out so well. You get quite a bit of frame drop when you try to run games on the Mac while streaming to it. It doesn't like that. That last guy, the last guy that's goofy. Dude, can I hit his hats? Like, could I just stand there and hit the hats? Like, how does that work? I mean, I gotta find a better opening than what I had there. Keep my distance on her. Damn it. More of this. There we go. That's what I was trying to do right there. Now that is a boss move right there if ever there was. Give it up in the chat for that move. That wasn't even on the one where you're supposed to hit her. That was the optional hard mode. Actually, you know, might be able to just throw one of those back up at her from her ship. You know, as soon as she drops it. Damn you. There we go. Come back. You ain't going. Nope. No, you come back. Come back. I got my buttons mixed up, that's all. Nice. She is kind of hot. I mean, I must say. You kind of expect big opera broad, right? It's not over till the fat lady sings, right? Okay, here we go. A little bit of this, a little bit of let's warp the hell out of here and get healed. I do need to pick up Mario Wonder. That comes out for Switch 2. What? March? I'm not sure. I think March might be kind of busy. I think is that Resident Evil Requiem? Yeah. Chances, when you throw in Requiem, that's not a good sign. That is not a comforting title. That makes me think of a lot of things that are going to go wrong. I'm looking around. Is there just not moons to get anymore? Because we're on the moon? Alright, I should handle this now. Boss Gauntlet or not. Yep, I did Breath of the Wild a while back. The whole playlist is on the channel. I had a heck of a time. It's hard to put Tears of the Kingdom above Breath of the Wild. I know everyone was telling me it's Breath of the Wild but more. But it sure seems like Breath of the Wild did a lot of the heavy lifting. Get up there, Mario. Have you ever thought about this? No. The stuff I could probably speedrun is, you know, just... I mean, I do have some good times in some games, but it just seems like not enough to make it a thing, right? Like, there's not enough games that I could do that with to make it a fun thing to watch. Does that make sense? It just... Look, if I could if I could speedrun every brand new game, that would be amazing. But it's like I have no experience with the brand new games. Before you even start, pal. Gosh, all these huge content creators are making me jealous. Huge? Well, I'm sure not one of the huge ones. Yeah, I don't think you were here. I did say I was contacted by a guy that used to be a Fortnite streamer named Fruity, and he wants to get the word out that he's getting back in the game. All right, we're going into the last guy with full health. We should be good here. This doesn't seem to have any effect, but here we are. It would probably suck to be huge because then you couldn't read the chat, you know? Oh, hey, it's $100 super chat. Yeah, I mean, and then and then you acknowledge them, like, here goes. All right, I might mix this up a little bit. I might be willing to try to throw hat to hat here, see what happens. Just, there's not a lot of window right there to jump on them with the moon grab. I'm wondering if I can jump on that hat. No, it looks super hurtful. Oh, I can't believe I got him before he could put the hat on. Stand up, pal. Yes, 3. Let's do this. You get a bounce pad, okay. They flip over and become a bounce pad, right? Because they have a flower underside. I should have realized. Should have realized that. Alright, I don't know what lies ahead. So let's warp back. Okay? Because I don't know what's up there. And I want to make sure I'm going in full health. Seems like the farther you get through the boss gauntlet, the more hits they can take. No, they're each 3 hits. The first guy might actually be the toughest. You know, especially if you do it wrong. I don't know why there's a dog in there. A dog is hopped aboard the Odyssey. It's crazy the moons you find in this. Some of them ask quite the challenge, and then some of them it's just, oh hey, Peach is standing over there. And sometimes it's not even anywhere really inconvenient. Oh hey Mario, I just got here and, well, here's a power moon. It's like, okay. I don't think you can pet the dog. We can try the next time I have to go to the Odyssey. I do not think you can pet the dog. Because I got the dog to find a moon in the desert, and I dug it up in the sand dune. But I thought, okay, if maybe if I like go AFC away from controller, not keyboard. This is a Nintendo game. Maybe Mario will pet the dog, you know, right next to him. Didn't really seem to do it. You might want to check out the Twitter account. Is it called Can You Pet the Dog? And they keep track of whether or not you can pet dogs in games. Sometimes non-dogs, like they mention that you can pet that axolotl monster from the Star Wars game. Star Wars, is it Outlaws? Yeah, you can pet it, you know, it'll say like that. but it's not a dog, right? So Twitter is what the real ones call X. It's full of bots and engagement farming. Really a horrible place to go. See, one of the things, Reddit, I feel like most of the replies on Reddit are actually human, though. Like, you can ask questions and get answers to things on Reddit. Like, Reddit's super useful for things like, hey, why is my white balance always going off kilter? Like, in on this camera. Like, and people will respond. Also, if you guys have Kirby Air Riders, oh, look at this shit. Why? What lies ahead? What horror awaits? Hold on. Can't... Why is that still hollow? Is there something over here? There's a toad. I was on an extra floaty walk when I wound up here somehow. Oh, wouldn't you know it, I found a power moon along the way. And, it's all yours, explorer. The name's Mario. I'm your king. You should know that. You can pet the dog in Luigi's Mansion 3. Okay, is it a bone ghost dog thing? Alright, what horror awaits? The game even gave me heart here. Well, what do we got? Oh, it's a round surface boss fight. Oh yeah, this thing. Let's finish this party crasher. Trying to remember this. Think you get this thing to tilt over? Shoot me. Okay. Something about it tips over some ways. I almost instinctually want to like hit recall on it, you know, like in Tears of the Kingdom. Alright, maybe I need these guys. Oof. Okay. What are you saying? It's an astronaut mushroom or just a ghost dog? Or yeah. I thought I've seen pictures or images of that dog before. I've got an idea what it looks like. Does it look rather Tim Burton-esque? Perhaps a little Nightmare Before Christmas-esque, maybe. Frankenweenie. Limited ammo. Jeez. How do I be more careful here? All right, maybe 2 more. You know, got to do each of the siblings. Okay, so mixing shit up here. Oh, that could be bad. Yeah, this looks kind of bad. I need you to stop. I need you to stop. Please stop. Okay, I don't know why, but this makes me think of Master Koga. Of the Yiga clan. Yeah, it's kind of like, oh yeah, I'll show you. I'm gonna have the best robot, like in a way, right? Polterpup, just a whisper white dog ghost with no ears. Okay. Huh. Maybe I'm thinking of something a little bit different. All right, we're down to 1 hit here, and I don't have a way to cheese health. Oh, that looks kind of close. Oh no. All right, we've got 1 really hurt leg here that I can't get a good look at. Please don't crash on me. Oh, are you kidding me? Game? All right, good enough. We can do this. I'm the one doing the heavy lifting here, Cappy. Okay. Gotta get my wits about me here. Fuel up. Maybe keep my distance. I'm sure he's got a new attack. Trying to hope that I can hit some of that stuff. These guys kind of sneaking up on me is going to be a problem. Probably not going to make a difference. You know what? Let's see what the game has in store for us here. This could be bad. I have a bad feeling. I do have that moon that I got from the toad. Yeah, I don't see it taking that away. Please. Son of a bitch. See, there's... And if I hit low, I mean, I'm still screwed, right? I can't turn to get the hits in on this thing. I have to, you know, it's not a twin stick shooter when you become a Hammer Brother. So I have to like be running away from it. I can't turn around and hit it without the bombs falling on me. It's just a resume. This isn't going to help. Not the same spot that we started from. You know, it had me like facing right across there. But I think it wants me to do the whole boss gauntlet in one go. 5 bosses. With moon gravity. And not crazy easy to jump up that last leg. Those last 2 legs that it was falling down. What happens if you run into the bombs, not in the sense of getting it hit, but in a sense running past? Run into the bombs, not... I mean, you can hit them with the cat, but they're heavy. They don't do much of anything. You don't knock the bomb back into it very effectively. We could get to that boss one more time. This is not what I call very exciting stream or productive, to just see somebody fail at the boss gauntlet repeatedly, right? Now, if anybody wants to look up some strategies for the last guy, that'd be great. Come on. Spin the hat. Spin the hat. Come on. Son of a bitch. You know how you can jump on your hat? Just do that a couple of times and get on top. I can't do that while I'm in Hammer Brothers shape. I could probably hop up there pretty easily with the backflip, you know, with the moon gravity. And then I guess, you know, just like throw a bunch of hat at it. You know, jump out of the hammer body. The Hammer Brother, probably. I don't want him going anywhere. Really, this first one gives me the most trouble. I just kind of want him out of the way. All right, we'll go warp not to the... Oh gosh, what the Odyssey. I am a little low on the sleep, but I shouldn't have this kind of problem. Like, this should be pretty obtainable. I'm gonna have to try to sleep, hang on late tonight and try to sleep later so that I can try to get back on schedule here. I can't get close enough to pet that dog, really. It's like, I don't see petting it happening. Would you consider that petting? The dog is acknowledging Mario, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't think Mario recognizes the dog. What if Princess Peach Toadstool over there was actually mid? I mean, none of this would have happened, right? Like, Bowser wouldn't have been that interested in kidnapping her. Mario wouldn't have helped, right? Hell, in this game, Bowser wants to marry her. It's a me, Chinese Mario. I'ma eat your dog. It's actually, he's not saying it's me, like a piece of pie, like it's some kind of Italian thing. It's a me means super in Japanese. That's my understanding of it. So he's saying Super Mario. Oh, come on. Right here, broad. Yeah, thought I'd try to get that over with a little earlier. Alright, let's see if I can knock one of these back inside. You can. Oh, that doesn't make much of a difference. Now you gotta go through the phase. Alright, come on, big ones. Bring him out. Perfect. Stay there. Anna, hi. You know that one meme that goes, it's bop, beep, explosion? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Maybe I'm not that up on my memes. I don't know. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't find any specific guides for Robo Brood. Collect those. You haven't missed much, Anna. I'm in a boss gauntlet. I did not anticipate this, but we're on the dark side of the moon. And it's a boss gauntlet in Mario Odyssey. I'm taking on the Brood family. I find that if you go back to your ship, you get healed, so I got to do that between each of the fights here. And if I die, it is back to ground one. And I was on the final dude. I had him one hit. With the nature of the moon gravity and things, it was pretty ugly situation. But I've just dispatched what, 2 of them, and I've got 2 more before we fight the whole family. It's pretty hectic. Well, it's really not that bad, but I mean, as a 3D Mario game goes, he's kind of lethargic controls when it comes to attacking. He throws a hat out and it has to come back to him. And let's jump on the hat here to get up there. Boom. Yeah, it was a day of very cold. I was I was a little overworked the last couple of days with stuff, and I said I couldn't finish the stream if I'd started it last night. I was asleep 30 minutes before the stream would have been scheduled. I couldn't do it. I need to catch up on the Stranger Things. I think I need to watch one more. I think they gave us 4 episodes. Stranger Things 5, Part 1, Chapter 3. That's as far as I've gotten. The 3rd episode had some pretty intense action in it. It's pretty good in that regard. Alright, so I guess that's just a waiting game right there on that. You just have to let him do his thing. Nice. My biggest stream to date, I had 5,000 live simultaneous viewers on the release of the Switch 2 streaming welcome tour as Bobby Hill. Your character kind of looks like Bobby Hill in it. I really does. All right, super lame, but we're gonna go heal. Don't want to take any chances. I haven't watched. I'm starting chapter 4 of the Stranger Things. So far, like, there's a lot of Hopper going, "I told you not to do that," and then I feel like headcanon. My headcanon for Robin is that she is from the future because she says things that do not correlate with the 80s. Like, okay, Anna, you're a little bit older than me. Did anyone have a food coma in the 80s? In 1987, was food coma in the lexicon? Because in Stranger Things, apparently it is. And she says benzos. Yeah, we're gonna go get some benzos and then we're gonna knock out these people. And, oh, well, they're in a food coma. You know, because we poisoned their food with benzos, and it's like, yeah, I just don't know if anyone really talked like that. There isn't really enough cool, totally radical happening in the dialogue. There is not nearly enough of that in Stranger Things for any season. From, you know, from 87 down to 83, they do not use enough 80s slang. Okay, you're saying people did say food coma in 1987? I do not smoke cigarettes. Kind of learning how to do this squat move here with the bounce that when you're on the dive. It's a little tricky. I'm a Kirk boy. Are you black? Pushing positivity? Doesn't sound like positivity there. What I gather, the dark side is that green bunny is annoying. The girl bunny is cheap. Yeah. Ink bunny is the easiest, and the tall bunny is also easy enough. Even I think I've heard... Yeah, but did you hear the word food coma in the 80s? That's the problem. I don't think people said that back then. That was what... Anna's saying people said it, but I thought that was a more recent phenomenon. Like, I thought I coined the phrase faceplant in 2000, but supposedly It has been documented in 1983. All right, well, food coma's been around longer than I thought. I still, I feel like Robin is not from the 80s. Like, she exists outside of the time. All right, so if I hit these... Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, this could be an easy boss. I'm just doing it wrong. There certainly are harder ways to do the bosses in this game. Alright, throw it. Throw it, throw it, throw it. Not like that. And I don't even need to spring on it because it's moon gravity. Stay back. Stay back, I said. All right, guys, here it goes. All right, I just blocked pushing positivity. Mods, you got to get on top of this stuff for me here. I think the guy was making threats, but, you know... It says we have 4 people in here, but a lot of this is nonsense right here. Other phrases that we used for eating too much food, fat cat syndrome. I haven't heard the term fat cat in a while. Aramus, you might get mod privileges here. Who knows? Oh, did Mario just go sleep? Yeah, the guy said, I'm gonna kirk you. Which, are we gonna call that thinly veiled threat or something here? But he did in such broken English, I thought maybe he was black. Like, I couldn't tell what the deal was. Steven, yeah, I think that's what he was going for there. I don't know what that was all about, but... I mean, it sounds like he came in here about the same time you did. If you're 2 guys on one account and you got good cop, bad cop thing going on, I don't know. Here was a toad that gave me a mushroom. Would be kind of cool if I got a save spot right there, but didn't. All right, guys, I got to lock in here. This is a little tricky. Yeah. Am I possibly better off not going into one of the turtle boys here? See, I don't know. It might be easier to throw the hammers. I think it'd be easier to throw the hammers than the hat. So here, I'll take over one of these guys' bodies. Wonderful. Oh, now you want to jump high. What's with that? See, I'm not sure if you can with the cap. The cap may not do any damage at all. You might be expected to do something else. I mean, these Hammer Brothers are kind of out here almost for you to farm, right? All right, it's 2 down. Hold on, let me think here. I'm not involved with that. I would never disrespect Charlie Kirk and his family. I'm just tuning in. Yo, who is this dude and why can't I see his chat? Who, what do you mean, which guy? I don't see anyone here that you maybe don't see. Some people, I think some people in the UK get like censored in some weird way. Does that make sense? Like there's some kind of censorship. Like there's a guy Atticus who you can't see chat unless you go to live. Unless you click on YouTube to live instead of top. I can't see it to timeout. No, I put somebody on block. The guy I blocked was I hit block on YouTube, so I think it worked. But shoot, no, I don't even see it. This thing might have updated in some way. It's a little weird. As soon as Anna shows up, everybody's like, "Oh my God, there's a girl." Everybody, there's a girl talking in the chat. We got to go to this channel now and harass them. Scream that robot makes reminds me of a certain camel, robotic camel. Mr. Viper. Yeah, see, Mr. Viper, Steven, and the guy I blocked, or heck, maybe Mr. Viper's the alt of the guy I had just blocked. I mean, they always have more than one, right? So. Oh, you can't see Mr. Viper? Maybe he's in the UK doing stuff. I don't know. Those people in the UK seem to have some kind of veil of censorship around them. Right, please keep your distance here. Okay, head to the middle, please. That's not good. Can't jump. All right, I'm one hit, guys. I'm one hit. He says we can do this. He's kind of wrong. He was wrong last time. All right, let's try to wait some of this out. Look for an opening. Come on, get off of me, fireworks. Okay, maybe we got this. Am I gonna choke this somehow? Please give me a save. I'm just saying, if curious things happen when people show up at the same time. It's just kind of a weird deal. Also, you don't even seem to have a profile picture, Steven Anderson 2482. It's just kind of strange. I just see a white space. I don't know. Oh, good, 3 moons, even though I fought 5 bosses. Okay. Mario, you do not have your space helmet on. I am concerned for your well-being. You got a multi-moon. Cool. But you lost all your oxygen. Not cool. What the hell? You got the king's crown and king's outfit. I think you could pay through the nose to get that. Serious. I think it was like super expensive. Okay, so is that all you can do on the dark side? I guess that's all you can do on the dark side. See, okay, Mario fan person's over here just saying L stream. So, yeah, we've got the spammers are out in force, aren't they? The spamming is up to Anna. Okay, that is up to Anna's discretion to time out or whatever. I have other mods, but yeah. Okay, so that's all we can do here. We're gonna head to the dark side. Here's the thing. I can buy moons. I need 6 more. A moon costs 100 coins. I have 600 coins. So, how about we set sail here? Let's go to the Mushroom Kingdom and just sit there and chill for a sec. If you blame me for this, I shall say some L's that's heartbreaking. Anna's gonna take care of stuff. We got L's in the chat. We don't really need to see all that animation. It is really cool to see the Mushroom Kingdom look this good. I can imagine it looking like more effects heavy, you know? In whatever the next game is going to be here. Oh, why has he got 2 balloons? I thought he usually has 1. I want to see if he gives me any more coins from people trying to find my balloons. Oh, yeah. Hey, all right, bro. You got some more coins, bro. Someone popped my balloon. Oh no, bro. All right, just give me the coins. All right, we're gonna buy 6. Whatever. Some of this stuff, I kind of am curious what it looks like. Like, you gotta pay a pretty heavy price here, but if you buy the Luigi cap and suit, does that turn you into Luigi? Because, or does this turn you into Diddy Kong? Wario, Luigi? I'm wondering, because like, look, there's a pixel outfit that will turn you into OG, like very pixelated Mario. And look at this. Okay, so I have a few outfits. Here's like an OG outfit when his on the like cover art for the like marquee and things for Donkey Kong, his colors were reversed. He had red overalls and a blue shirt. But check this out. Yeah, you can throw it back to N64. Isn't that wild? And you can see like how different his body is geometry wise. Do you remember N64, Mario 64 looking as bad as it actually did, you know? I believe the dark side's basically the Grandmaster Galaxy, basically the hardest level. Let's see what we got there, okay? So, what do we want to... Anna, what do you want Mario to dress as? Let me know while I buy these hearts, or moons. I know, just benefit of the doubt, just in case we needed a vote. You looked into it and Steven was not behind all of the hate spam or whatever we're calling it, huh? I just don't get too many new faces pop by at once. All right, we need to buy 6 of these. Nuke 'em! Damn, dude, where have you been? We had the Thanksgiving, and then just before that, my brother got in a car wreck, and I had to try to help him do some research on a new car to buy. That took 2 days. In the cold, outside looking at stuff, 45-degree weather. 45 degrees, but 40-mile-per-hour wind. I couldn't stay awake to the point that I slept through the time the stream would have been going yesterday. All right, so is that number 3? Nukem, uh, I don't know if you got to do the event in Kirby, but I've seen some crack stuff. I've got 25 hours in Kirby Air Riders. I'm seeing brand new things every damn time. You can be the final boss from the road trip. Like, people are turning into that and then becoming like the thing in Stadium that everybody else has to fight against. And I can't get anywhere close to beating it, nor finding the parts to become the thing. It's just crazy. Stars and Stripes, if I have that available, I don't think I do. Okay, so we needed 6 hearts, right? Or moons. Here on this planet, they're stars, because there were stars in the 64 game. You guys have got to see the design I put together. I guess I'm going to have to do a post on this, but I'm going to have to send this over to my... I mean, this should be the top design in Kirby Air Riders. This is so incredibly good. It took me like all morning yesterday to kind of get this together. But I made a Kirby, and I definitely should put my phone on Do Not Disturb, because all those pretty ladies are always trying to call me when I'm gaming. And here, maybe I can pull this up for you to look at. But I made a really sick Kirby Air Riders. How sweet is that right there? That is Kirby. A Kirby craft, if you will. And there's the information to download that in the shop. It's pretty cheap. MNNFYHK6. I might actually pull it from the market and make some revisions just to make the stars look a little better. Because I was experimenting with the very complex design. I had envisioned Kirby sucking in and blowing out stars before the game came out, but only during the event with one of the rewards giving you a Kirby sticker was I able to make it happen. But yeah, you're talking Gigantus. That's it. The giant tank that Kirby destroys at the end. Yeah, I've seen that, and I have also seen people turning into the giant. I guess they can find parts to assemble the legendary machines, and then it just crazy things happen. The game is so crazy. Like I was saying before the stream started, I have just as much time in this as I do Kirby Air Riders. And time really flies on Kirby Air Riders. All right, we need 6 of these, right? Default fame comes with a price. Best to be yourself. Default fame? Is there such a thing as default fame? What? Oh, you're asking... Oh, you're calling him Aramis Default. Okay. It says we have 3 people here. I'm pretty sure we have more than 3. But my thing says 3 anyway. All right, that's the last star we need to go to the darker side. Have we been at this almost 2 hours? God. Finally, we can head to the darker side of the moon. All right. You said Stars and Stripes. I don't think I can afford that if I don't have it. Fashionable outfit. I mean, if we look here, I think most... Wow. Yeah, some of this is like super crazy expensive stuff. I really want to play Mario Sunshine. Because I haven't, you know? You want to play what you can't. Conductor outfit would kind of work for him. Mario. Yeah, look at that. If you want to be the pixel, it's expensive. Let's see what I have in the shop here, in my wardrobe. The fashionable outfit. Well, okay, we have. I don't know why he's vibing. I picked this up the other day. I thought that looked pretty cool. Give him the hard hat look like from Mario Maker. And then I gave him this thinking, oh, he won't get cold. And he still did. Still think you should stream New Game Plus for Road Trip. It just gets crazy. I don't think I can on hard, on the harder difficult. I played it on hard mode to begin with. You don't have enough currency. I think you need to get through it like New Game Plus on easy to bank currency so you can then dump the currency into improving your odds on super hard. Let's see what we have here. She said fashionable outfit. And I do have the fashionable cap. I have the corresponding cap. I bought, I think, standalone. I didn't even notice there was an outfit that matched it, but I've had the cap for a while. The fashionable cap. Oh, come on, let me put it on. Nope, you gotta walk over here. Well, Anna says that's fashionable. I'm not so sure, but... I mean, some of these caps you don't see a huge difference between, but that's the fashionable cap. It has a blue brim. Here we go, guys. Things are temporary. You're going to always want something more and never be satisfied. Default. Is Default upset that he isn't being made mod or something? Or, okay, he wants to be rich and famous. Well, unfortunately, the AI doesn't want anyone to be rich and famous now, so it can't happen. I'm going to try to finish the Stranger Things tonight. I've got one more episode to watch, and just record like some voice stuff, you know, with my cartoon character, right? And to get some clips from the show, you know, do a little vid that way for Monday. Maybe we'll see. Are you able to play Get New Game Plus on a lighter difficulty? Obviously, I think you could. I think I chose to go with a higher one. All right, I'm going to go ahead and whip out the game right now and play it, but I still have this stream. Okay, cool. Crossing the point of life, ways to move onwards, something. You guys, well, I guess we're getting all philosophical here, huh? The Odyssey's powered up. We're heading to the darker side, boys. Let's see if I really lose my shit over there. They're speaking Nintendo gibberish. Now we can get to the darker side, finally, the very ends of the moon. We're drinking Nos, by the way. Is he looking fashionable? It's hard to tell. It says I have one viewer. That can't be right. Something is off with the count on this app. Oh, wow. Look at that. The whole gang's here. There's Dory, right? Dory has a glow up. Dory, I think, looked a bit different in Mario 64. Oh, are we gonna get like a group picture? Not really, but everyone's cheering me on. This is like some kind of like, I don't know, French New Wave cinema type thing ending right here, isn't it? Oh, Pauline singing. I thought I heard singing. You can't really zoom in or anything from there, but... Alright, we got a concert to go to, guys. Alright, how do I get out of here? Screen says 1 also. Hey, you. How's it going? Paul Walker, ladies and gentlemen. Without his GTR. Pauline's design like this came about in 1994 for the Game Boy version of the original Donkey Kong. You can see her looking like pretty similar to this on the box art. She has much more of a human body than even Peach, but in other things, when all the girls are together, aren't they about the same size? Man, I'll tell you, that Pauline, man. Wood? Can Anna, can you start a poll? Pauline, question mark, would or pass? Ziggy's going, oh man, why is he running so fast around Pauline? What are we doing here? We need to jump super crazy high. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. With the song playing, it would be tragic to L here, wouldn't it? Oh God. Oh, come get up there. Go. Okay, hold on. Is he gonna go 2D on me? Well, hey, we're heavy again. Okay. I don't think you need to play super hard and true. I don't think you do either. I think you get the true ending for doing New Game Plus and Curb. Maybe I'll do a stream of that at some point. I don't know. I need to get better at the game because I never won during the event this weekend. The best I could do is second place. Like, the problem with the event was it was always giving me some kind of crazy, something that my craft wasn't tailored for. Oh, you're ready for battle? Fine. It's going to be a high jump. It's like, that's just the way it was going. Alright. See what we can do here. Gotta get pretty tall to climb on top of him. That's what she said. Or can we just go past this guy? I don't know if we want to do this or not. This thing's kind of a pain to deal with. Oh, that's right. Honestly, if I head up that way, I can probably jump on top of it too. I jumped out. What are we doing? Should have jumped on that. Couldn't see. Okay, let's see. Is this thing not quite tall enough? Heck, it'll probably give me a moon, not that I need any more of them. Okay, here we go. Boom. Heart. Okay. Additional hearts. Okay. Could use that. Yo, Ledger, are you ever gonna play Elden Ring? I have not. I have no intention to. That looks like torture. It does. I watched a friend play it, and it didn't even strike me as like fun or interesting in any way, really. It just looked tedious. Okay, we're gonna have to shimmy up there. Oh no. Okay, come on, climb fast. What the shit? Oh, I'm all... God. Pauline. Pauline for sure, man. Okay, now here's the problem. We've got quite the challenge ahead of us. It's kind of a waste of time dealing with this guy to get those hearts. The extra hearts, isn't it? Or is it ultimately more worth it? Now, I choked hard right here on the first challenge. But, yeah, this is a little different than what you usually get in the game. Come on. Oh, this is gonna suck. No, that thing defeating that little boss guy gave you extra hearts. Now I gotta wonder if those are the only extra hearts you kind of get here. Okay, we can rest. A workout playing Mario Odyssey was not what I had in mind. Son of a bitch. Alright, we don't have a lot of coins. Shit could get really interesting if running out of coins kills you. Like permadeath. We need an actual checkpoint here too. This could get really bad, guys. She can't make the poll. Okay, hold on. YouTube's on the I think I can do it on mobile. God, now I'm trying to remember. It was about Pauline, right? No, I don't see a way to do it here. I thought for sure I could. All right, now I gotta remember how to do this. I think maybe it does need to be on the full website. Engage with your audience plus. Here we go. Start a poll. At the bottom where you hit like type and send or whatever, there should be a plus that has the start the poll. I don't know if mods can do that or not. I don't know. There, you guys have fun with that. Okay. Can I get through this? That is a question. If the game's not going to give me some checkpoints, I may be in for some trouble. Damn it. Alright, that's not so bad. Different way to approach it for sure. Okay, as soon as those come up, I gotta swing. I gotta jump as soon as those go. What? What did the game expect me to do with that? I don't know what the game wanted me to do right there. But I think I've got the first part down. It's not a matter of bouncing between them. You just need to shimmy across. Jump to it before it comes up, huh? This is tricky because it's hard to line up. I'm doing this with an analog stick. That's what's making me like... I'm doing like 2D Mario stuff with an analog stick. Now I'm just choking. He can get misaligned. That's what's bothering me right there. Right, I need to see a tell that those are coming up. Checkpoint, please, somewhere. Paperclip portfolio pictures. I've never played a Smash game, not for a second. Honestly, oh my god. Oh, and this is only going to get worse, isn't it? Mario Maker 3D, guys. This looks bad. And there's no way to kind of like... Okay, so this isn't going well. What are we going to do, right? Like, if I hit save, it's probably going to put you at the beginning of whatever this mess is. I'm not even sure what the plan is here. Butt stomp onto that to get the rings. Some of these are different heights, aren't they? What do they want me to do? You have to jump from great, G-R-A-T-E, maybe? I don't even see a way to get on those to begin with. I can tell you this, we would have beaten Battletoads hours ago. Like... That should be pretty simple right there. Plenty of time. All right, great to great. Like, okay, look, here's the problem. Is this one of those you throw the hat and then you jump on the hat to get to each of them? Because I can't do that for shit. But could the Battletoads handle these challenges? Battletoads presents itself like a beat 'em up, and then it becomes a ton of different genres and mini games. It's kind of just a cracked concept altogether. Okay, so if this is one of these, like, hey, the hat's out here. That move is not easy for me to pull off, and if I do it and I miss, he's gonna go flying anyways. Something like... Yeah, that's not easy for me to do. I cannot do that consistent. Use your jump on your hat to cheese a little. Yeah, I mean, I could try, but... The game's being a little generous there, not killing me. God, come on, please. Yes, needed. Not enough. Gotta pause it because this guy's looking at me funny, and I feel like he's got bad ideas. I haven't played as one of these guys in a while, so I'm trying to recall what the whole situation is with them. God, why? Okay, gotta take these guys all the way across, don't I? Yep. Are we that close? Oh, hell. That's a hell of a jump right there. Okay, what about the tomato over there? I'm wondering if he'll get we'll get another DLC expansion for Donkey Kong. It could happen. If there's some delay in any other kind of first-party 3D worlds platformer, could happen. I would think. This tomato guy over here, I don't remember his whole thing. But getting these guys across, I just don't see that happening. It's like you gotta run and jump. Dash, jump. Here we go. Oh hell, look at this. See, I don't... This is abusive. This is some Team Cherry bullshit. This is, hey, we gotta be like Hollow Knight. That's what this is right here. I mean, really, you kind of have to do the UFO thing so that you can get the extra hearts. Loud noises. I don't want to take 5 minutes each time trying to farm the extra hearts from this guy, you know? The game's been pretty chill on difficulty until now. I mean, I've had a tough time with just a few little things here and there, but they don't kill you if you lose. This is a little different. I don't know how the game let me get across this. I think I shifted the perspective and just did it a little different. But I cannot do the jump on the hat thing right. Awesome, yeah. I'm just wondering how much more garbage is there on the other side of that other little mountain you're going to. This was made after Hollow Knight. I think they were like, oh no, the kids want like crazy hard gotcha death shit. I've already screwed up. Actually, I'm amazed that worked. Yeah, see how he thought it would be a good idea to put his hand on that and slide instead of climb or hold on to it or anything? Like that's what I wanted him to do. Oh, jeez. I need more heart than that. That giant heart gave me 1/3 of my health. Okay. Is there a cheese way to do this? Oh, this is terrible. This is so bad, guys. All right, progress. We're gonna hit B to launch. Am I gonna make it? Let's have a look around. All right, good thing I did. Give me a flag game, please. This is bad. I don't remember what you do with these planter things right here, but okay, we can stretch. Oh, that's wonderful. Needed that. Oh my Jesus shit. Have we seen enough? This is only going to get worse, guys. Let's see, can I zoom in some? I'm dying about right there. There are no breaks. There is no take a break. I don't think that helped. This is gonna be... This could go down as like as bad as that climbing the mountain on Silk Song. Not the mountain. The thing after the like end game. Go find the mushroom guy at the top of the map. Yeah, super air riders on super hard. I just the threat of losing and then it sends you back to the beginning of the chapter or the midway point, you know, like just too many variables of things that could go wrong to make you lose some of them challenges. Each spot I get to in this seems worse than the one before it, you know? It's like, oh no, that's the bad spot. Nope, wait. It's like, hold my beer, right? I mean, this right here is pretty bad. God. Whoa, 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 whoa. There is not a big opening here. Yeah, it's like you're just gonna have to get hit on that. Now, if I hop to that one and hop up, maybe there's some health there. What the shit? How does he not make that jump suddenly? How are we doing on the pole? I can't really see it. Maybe I can see the pole on the mobile. Yeah, I thought I could see the pole, but I can't. I don't think so. It's split between Peach and Rosalina. Really? No love for the Pauline, huh? Yeah, I mean, I'm getting to some of these hard parts, but then it's like I just don't know if I can consistently get it done, you know? Like this is the part I'm making look easy right here. Yep, jump too far. I need him to do... He can do 2 consecutive jumps, but the third one will mess up the timing. This is kind of a crap show. It's just like sometimes these blobs are not going to hit the spot. Maybe just a little bit of push forward. You need a little bit of room to go forward here. 0% for Rosalina. I thought you said Pauline was the 0. The tie between Pauline and Peach. Oh, okay, so it's Rosalina that they... Okay. My mistake. You know, okay. I forgot about Daisy. Are Daisy and Luigi a thing? Or no? This, I'm dead now. Now there's nothing I can do. There isn't a cheese way to do this. Everyone was present for Mario's funeral, is what they were doing. Oh, he's going in there to die. Well, we'll sing him a song. What a load of shit. I was not expecting Boss Gauntlet followed by Path of Pain stuff over here. I thought we were just gonna maybe do a few activities on the moon. Like simple stuff. That's what I envisioned. Why? Candy Kong? No. Crash Bandicoot's... Doesn't he have like a hot sister and then a hot girlfriend? Crash Bandicoot. It's like... like... He's got like a hot... I swear, he has like a hot sister and a hot girlfriend. Which... You know, not really, I wasn't really aware of like how Bandicoots should be drawn, you know, designed, but the game had other ideas, I guess. I'm really screwing this up. What happened, game? Did you see that? The camera just sabotaged. Funky Kong's tapping something, right? Yeah, that's the thing, is like you gotta make some character with a giant butt nowadays, and then you end up with the weird gooners. But they didn't. So what's gonna happen? You'd think one of the girls would have like weird proportions like that. Would be like, oh, she's appealing to this group, you know? Yeah, I'm probably about ready to give up here. No, I think he had a hot sister. Am I right? Thought he had a hot sister and a hot girlfriend. And he looks like, you know, just crazy. Alright, you can do this if you just jump. Just get to the top, jump. Try not to do that, but... You don't want the triple jump coming in and screwing it all up. Shit. All right, well, we got to get back to where I died, and see what comes next. We have some enemies. If I can get there, I'm not sure how I would deal with those foes. Maybe they can be hit with the cap and then jump back into the thing with the stilt legs. Maybe. Insane Trilogy is not worth playing. It runs at 30 FPS. It's like locked on the Xbox. You can't do any platform. The platform is nigh impossible. There's like something with the delay. It's just bonkers. I did enjoy Crash Bandicoot 2. I played that back in the day on the PlayStation. Alright, let's see if I can get back to at least where I died there. I don't know much about Crash Bandicoot's kart racer, but it's also locked at like 30 FPS, which is a shame on Xbox. Like, I just don't even see the point. It's... God. I was anticipating a chill stream tonight, not aggravation. Shoot. Crash's girlfriend just bailed after Crash 1, and then an alternate version of her came back. Did they make her like more socially acceptable or something? Now that was the girl with like, she had like a pink dress, right? And like long blonde hair. But doesn't Crash have like a sister in jeans who's like cute? I think. I'm pretty sure of that. And they made her hot too. Maybe that Cortex guy, he just wanted to date the sister, I don't know. Alright, I gotta show some progress here. Alright, not bad. Any possibility that you can save at points here, or is it just gonna put you out on the moon, right? And you'll hear Pauline singing. Oh, wow. Alright, we're making real headway here, guys. We're doing the things. Don't even need no stinking hearts here. Okay, now, I have so many questions about how to handle these goobers that are going to show up. Okay. Here goes. What am I looking to do here? Oh my god. Wow. That was not easy. That, and I still don't even have a rest spot. I've got these guys chasing me. Please fall to your death. Jump, 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 jump. Please get away from me. Jump down there. You guys, all of you. Okay, thank God. Oh, you know what? There was something right there, too. Probably nothing too big. Alright, there's got to be a gotcha death here. Shoot, it's freezing water. Oh, God. All right. I gotta follow these guys because they're coming back around. All right. Think that worked pretty good. Might even be able to jump up there in some fancy way. Okay. Okay, here we go. Still no checkpoint. We have a Yoshi. Oh my Jesus. Oh. This is like, it would, if this wasn't like ultra unforgiving. I don't know, I don't have any idea what they want me to do here. Extend tongue, I don't think you can eat any of that. This is gonna suck. I have very little time on the Yoshi simulator in this game. This is not a mechanic I'm familiar with Yoshi. Oh boy. I'm just looking. All right, we're gonna have to get around that. That thing is gonna be emitting waves at me. I'm gonna have to flutter kick. Probably come out on the other side. Oh boy. Can we see the end anywhere? Oh, you're not. Oh, it doesn't really reset, it loops. Okay, how far are we going? This looks just hyper deadly. Come on. See the green over there. I thought these things would be exploding. Okay, I think I've seen enough. I think I've seen enough of that. That is some BS. It's just such a long reset. Like, you know, I don't have a lot of time playing as Yoshi in this, let alone recently. And then it sets you up on a time thing where you kind of have a chance. Okay, you missed. You have a little bit of leeway to try to climb back up. You know, 3D platforming weird jump, right? Without any kind of like mantle. It's one thing to like 3D platform in like the modern Tomb Raiders where you're gonna kind of like stick to the thing you should be grabbing onto, right? But this, with your slippery Yoshi boots, it's gonna take 30 minutes to get back there. Yeah. Have you played any of... I think we just kind of have to wrap it up with Mario Odyssey here, man. I could probably get this done eventually. I just don't think it would be a good stream. You know? Just a little extra rough. Maybe we're trying to get up there. Maybe we weren't that far away. I don't know. That wasn't like... The thing is, each one of these steps like isn't that hard. You know, there's some skill, but when you combine them all and you have to do a perfect run, and then you only to get flubbed up because something didn't jump as far as you expected or something else. Yeah, that's just kind of the way that's gonna go, you know? So we're gonna have to wrap things up there. I'll answer some whatever questions we got coming in here. Newcomb says, have you played any other characters in Kirby Air Riders? I think DeRoach is my favorite. That's... he... some kind of rodent or a dingo or something. I haven't played as him. I've played as Meta Knight. I've briefly may have done King Dedede. I don't think I've actually made it to an island on the full release. I made it to the island several times during the trial demo, but not the full release so much. No. But yeah, how about hold on, let's take a look at something else real quick. Oh, let's hit save over here. See what happened. Yeah, you know, yeah. I almost wonder just what would happen if I quit out and then loaded. Let's look at the store real quick. Let's look. If you guys are curious about what we're looking at playing tomorrow, Marvel Comic and Cosmic Invasion. By the way, 10 years here, 10-year hero shopkeeper. He might be a little upset. He wanted to play that with me, but he's not going to have Game Pass Ultimate yet. And I told him mine's leaving on like the 4th or the 6th or something. is when mine runs out. I don't really want to pay $30 to rent curated games. You know, at that price, like you could buy the indie titles you want to play instead of the ones that Game Pass is going to have so much. And so much of that is going into Fortnite. Oh, you get Fortnite bucks. And it's like, okay, well, if you play Fortnite, you probably shouldn't even have Game Pass Ultimate because you're playing Fortnite all the time. You don't need to play all these other games. It's just such a terrible idea. If I hit resume, I bet you it puts them long journeys in. This is not the Coronation easy path here. This is brutality is what this is. You know? Is she really gonna kick in the lyrics here if we get up here? Go Mario, jump man. Yeah, so yeah, I need to play as more of the characters. I'm kind of learning a little bit what they do. I've just a little bit of time on Rick. You know, just trying to. You have to pick the specialized stuff at some point in City Trial, and then you can pick the course you want. But during that event, you got all this random stuff you had to do without much of a choice. Oh, now you have a battle tank. Good luck with the high jump, right? Like, but there was ways to find clues about what the next event, what the event in the stadium would be. Like, that's kind of cool. There's a lot of little tweaks, and I think future events of that game could be really fun. Like, imagine if you had the City Trial was a dust-up derby. How cool would that be, right? To make it would basically be like a Fortnite thing. I thought I would go over here into the shop and just take a look at Cosmic Invasion, if you guys were curious about what that entails. It is, I think it is a Switch. Look at that, Shinobi Art of $20.99. Need to see what the price is over on Xbox. If it's cheaper or not, but the problem is that game you probably want on Xbox is you don't get a Switch 2 version, but let's see, Marvel. I wonder if it's possible to do a high jump with the bull tank if you collect enough. I don't think so. I've gotten saddled with the bull tank on high jump and the glide, and it's, you know, you sit there and you wait for someone else to go 2,000 yards or something. It's pretty brutal. Where is it? I'm pretty sure it's available. Here it is. We do have a Switch 2 version. I see. $30. You can't buy it on Game Pass. So if you want to take a look at the trailer, this is what we'll be playing tomorrow. Maybe we can co-op it. It may not have cross-platform. I don't know. I've tried to finesse the City Trial to not do any events, and then to be like or I've tried to do the air ride to be like a death match, like the first person eliminated. But it would end up you couldn't eliminate them. This is poor animation, by the way. This is pretty jank. It's no X-Men 97. Shoot, I don't recognize some of these guys. I do have the first appearance of Silver Surfer comic book. Fantastic 448. I also have the first appearance of Wolverine. That was Galactus over there. I've got his first appearance. It's also Fantastic 448. Actually, do I have... Yeah, my Hulk 180 is almost within reach. I'll show you guys tomorrow, if you haven't seen it. Okay, show some gameplay. There's no gameplay, God. All right, so it's a side-scrolling beating 'em up, but I was kind of ragging on it because, like Shredder's Revenge, they've got this almost chibi look about them, like weird, squashed, bigger heads than they should be. I don't like the art style that they went with here. Halle Berry was hot as Storm in the first movie. She got progressively weirder looking wigs. You know what happens to a toad when it gets struck by lightning? Oh, she's going to say something really cool. The same thing that happens to everything else. Oh, then why bring it up if it's not a unique thing? You know? That it's I do like the first X-Men movie. And people, "Oh, I don't like them wearing the black leather." Well, what would you do if you were tasked with making a superhero movie in the year 2000? So yeah, this is a multiplayer side scrolling. Well, what do they call it? Belt driven beat 'em up or something. But hold on, do we have a different trailer? Nope, we just have the one. Hold on, let me put a heart on that for the heck of that. And yeah, then we have what is it? Prime. You can tell I'm a little bit tired too, but do I not have Metroid Prime 4 on the wish list? And that's on the 4th. So I don't know if we can beat Cosmic Alliance in 3 days. Beat 'em ups are generally pretty short, but darn it, we're going to try, aren't we? Or I'd hope so. Yeah, you have a ton of freedom to do stuff. Oh, Nukem, you got to see my license plate. My license in Kirby. I did some thing. I'm hacking the game. The Nintendo people should be like, "Hey, how did he make that? How did he do that?" There should be questions about how did he pull that off with the art stuff in the game. Yeah, we're heading to bed here. We've all been tired. I just got my butt kicked in Mario to my shock. I thought we were just gonna have a chill stream, and instead the game chose danger. So what what is it? He woke up and chose violence. That's what the game did. The game chose violence. Yeah, tomorrow beating things up as superheroes. If you made it this far, wait until marriage counseling.